Hi there gamers, it's the Immortal Adrian back again, and we're here doing Ark Survival Evolved. This is episode 5. In the last episode we crafted, apart from our clothes, we crafted this campfire here, and we put some meat in it to cook. And that's cooked 2 of the meat so far, so we're just going to let that cook. What we're going to do in this episode is we're going to craft somewhere to live. If we go to our engram points, we've got 16 points, and level 4 is giving us the parts that we need to build our first base. So we're going to grab the engrams for the thatch foundation for 3 points, the thatch door frame for 3 points. We're going to skip the sleeping bag for now, the hatch ceiling for 3 points, the hatch wall for 3 points. How are we going? 4 left, just enough for the hatch door. And those are the components we need to build our hut, cabin, base, whatever you want to call it. And because they're made of thatch, we're going to need quite a bit of wood and quite a bit of thatch. 8 thatch for each one of those, 15 thatch for each one of those, and 10 thatch for each wall. We're going to need about 15 walls, so that's about 150 thatch. We're going to need about another 50 thatch and probably at least another 50 wood. So let's come over here. We'll start with the thatch. Remember, our pick gets a lot of thatch, and our hatchet gets a lot of wood. So that was our pick, and now we'll come up to this little tree. I've changed over to my hatchet now. 39 wood, and I'm going to make sure I don't take on too much so that I'm stuck and can't move. So I'm going to put the excess wood in here. So we got 100 and right, that's full now. I can't put any more in there, but let's put 100 wood in there. That's taken away a lot of the weight. I can start crafting. Now I like to build a base that's 2 by 2. That's 2 foundations by 2 foundations and 2 walls high. Just clearing the ground a little bit here. I don't want to carry too much rock or too much stone. So right here, and if we go to our inventory, go to crafting, this is our thatch foundation, and if I right click there I can build up to 7, but I only need 4. So craft amount 4, and we'll let them grind away. Now that will give us 4 foundations, and when they're done I'm going to drag them down into the item slots down the bottom. So we'll go over to our inventory and take these down to slot 5, and when they're finished they'll all go into slot 5. So now in slot 5 I've got the foundations. Now about here somewhere I just have to push button 5 and there's a foundation right in front of me. So scroll wheel in to get to first person, scroll wheel out to get to third person, and we do this so we get it in the ideal spot. I want to get it quite close to this fireplace actually, so I probably want it here. So left click once, and then the second left click locks our rotation. So, and there's our first foundation. So hit the 5 button again, the 5 key again, and there's another one, and it will snap to the first one. So I want 2 across there, and I want 2 down. So hit the 5 key again, that one, and 5 key again, that one. And there's our 4x4 nice little foundation base. Now the fireplace is over here, so I'm going to have my entranceway just here. So if I go back to the engrams, crafting, click that, thatch door frame, we only need 1 of those, and the thatch wall we need lots of those. So we'll build 1 thatch door frame, and while we're there let's build 1 thatch door, 1 of those. We'll go over to our inventory, and we don't need to drag this down to our item slots because there's only 1, so I'll just right click from here and place. Remember, place, not drop. If we drop it we have to pick it up again. So place, and now you can see it's in front of me here, and I can snap it there, snap it there, snap it there, snap it there. Now make sure you get it in the right place, because if you get it in the wrong place, you've got, I think, 30 seconds or 2 minutes or something to move it, and if you don't, it's stuck forever. And it's not stuck forever, you can demolish it, but you lose a bit. Now E to pick up the thatch door frame, so I can pick it up for a period of time. I just can't remember how long it is. I think it might be 30 seconds. Anyway, there's our door frame, and our thatch door, same thing, right click, place, left click, and then you'll see we don't get the door in this third person view, so scroll wheel down, first person view, and then it's in the right place, and we left click, and there's our door. Now what we need is enough walls to go all the way around here, 2 levels. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I need 15 walls. So if I go to the walls here, I've only got enough to make 6. So I'll knock those 6 up now and have a look and see what's missing. Probably wood. So if we come down here to the fire, and I'll just take 10 wood, see how that looks. And there's probably going to be fibre that I was short of. Alright, moving pretty slow because we're crafting. So I'm going to take these walls as per before and drop them down into slot 5, which makes it easier to build, and I can just hit the 5 key. 5 there, 5 there, move around the back to get a better position, make sure the subject's right in front of me, hit the 5 key and place it right where I want it, which is there, left click, 5 key, left click. Come around here, it's getting dark, so we're just in time for this. 5 key there, 5 key there, and that's it, there's no more. So now we need 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 1, 9. We need 9 more. We need fibre. So we'll take our torch out here, and this is one of those jobs you can do while carrying a torch, is collect fibre and berries. You can't chop things, you can't kill things, you can't shoot weapons, but we can forage. I guess it only takes one hand to forage. Well, that's probably enough to finish. We needed 9 walls. Let's come back to our inventory, crafting, thatch wall. Oh, we got enough for 8. So 160, it's 35, 93. Yeah, it's probably going to be the wood that we need. So we just need 1 more. Maybe we'll just take a little bit more wood out of our fireplace, craft 1 more of the walls, and that will be all the walls we need, and they're automatically getting dropped down into slot 5 down here, so I can come along and continue to build. I'll do it from the inside because it's easier, and away we go. 5. Now sometimes it's a bit hard to work from third person. We'll scroll in to first person and left click, 5, 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 left click, down here, and finally there. And that's all of them. That's our walls. So what we need now is ceilings, and we need exactly the same number of ceilings as our walls. Now we're short on wood. We've got enough thatch for 4 of these, we've got enough fibre for 4 of these. We just need a few more bits of wood. Now the door, and sometimes you get lost in your own little cabin because the door's a bit hard to tell. That's it there. See? It looks much like everything else, but slightly different. You can see it's got a little door handle there. When you get near it, you get this little E to open. So click the E key, the door will open. Come out here, access the inventory. I'm going to grab 20 more wood. I'm going to go to my crafting and right click, only 3. We'll wait till those 3 are crafted, and then we'll see what we're short of. I'll drop that back into slot 5, That's 2. Okay, that's 3. We've got 11 wood. We've only got 3 thatch. And the ceiling needs 15 thatch, so it's thatch that we're short of. Let's come over here. And we'll hit our 1 to get our pick. Now it's a bit dark here, so... but we can guess where we are. We'll keep going until this tree's out. Okay. Okay. So we need 1 more. Just come to the crafting, find our ceiling, craft 1, and when it's finished it'll go in here. We've got 3, and now we've got 4. And again, that's in slot 5, just like it was before. So I can just look up, I'll go into first person and click 5. Now you have to make sure you get this in the right place, because it's very easy. That's hanging out. It's very easy to put it in the wrong place. Now that's where we want it, right there. It looks red, but it's actually green. And 5, and 5, and 5. And there it is. Okay, that's our cabin. That's our hut completed. That's our little base. Have a look at it from the outside. Oh, looks very wonderful. That's going to do it for this episode. We have built a base. We can come in here, we can close the door, and it's nice and safe. We can even put the light out. And we're getting light from the fire outside. Sinking in the floor a little bit. Just remember to hit the E key. So let's take the meat out of our fire. We've got 15 meat. We'll take that there and leave the fire going because it's dark. Okay, I'm just going to sign out here. Stand back and have a look at our nice little cabin. Okay, that's it for this episode. We'll see you in the next episode.